Alright, here we are back over in Karaoke Builder Studio. We're gonna go ahead and bring in our audio, the traditional Hello My Baby. And when we play that, we'll have empty silence for many a second. And at this point, with no lyrics and no syncing done, we can't do anything to add those titles to our track. We have to sync up the words with the music first. We need that to be on two screens. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save this. Project in Karaoke Builder Studio, and then we will go to our edit and sync menu, and now it's starting. Alright, so we're going to be incorrect here in this. Alright, so once we've gone through all of the lyrics, it will let us save the track again. And now our edit, build, and reset will be activated here in this edit section. So the important one that we need to know about now is this edit. And it brings up this edit window. Now this is where you can do very fine-grained control over the lyric wiping, but it's also where you add in slides. So if you want to add pictures to your karaoke track, or titles, which are really just pictures and effects and such, then you do it here. So we'll go down here to the bottom, our playback position, and shift that all the way over to 0, very beginning of our track. And then we see at the top CD plus G slideshows. We've got the same slides button here, which we can use to open up our title track. So we can actually build our title track here in the same step where we place it, but in our case we've already got one made, so we don't need to create a new slideshow. We need to go ahead and just add the slideshow in. So we'll add our title slideshow, and you can see right here that it shows it. So this is, it's going to go up to 10 seconds on showing that title slideshow, and then from there it's going to start showing our lyrics for the Hello My Baby, Hello My Darling. Now, what you may have seen me do, or may not have noticed me do, is I want to make sure that these lyrics don't try to show themselves until after my title slideshow is done. So I'm shifting them over just a smidge in where they show up on the screen to make sure that there's no overlap of those two things, the slide and the lyric graphics showing up. So that should do it for us. We'll save the project again, and right here from editing we can do our build. So we can build the karaoke track. We want to make a CDG, and this we want to be called Traditional Hello My Baby, to match up with our audio file, remembering that our audio file and our CDG file need to have the same name. And would we like to play it? We'll go ahead and play it, and this will show us our title over that silent 10 seconds, and then our track coming in. Hopefully everything will look great. So here we go. Oh, interesting. Yep, that did not work right. So it had not cleared well enough at that point for it to work. So let's try this again. See how I shifted the showing of the lyrics over a little bit. Nope. Alright, so you'll see that we need actually even more than 10 seconds because the slideshow that we've placed in here will also clear the screen before or after. So one thing we can do is we can try and go ahead and just change our slideshow. So let's do that. We'll open that slideshow back up and we will change the total duration here back to that 8 seconds that I like. We'll save that and we will build that slideshow. Okay, and that came up as 9 seconds, 9.1. We'll exit here, and we've got this refresh. So this will refresh all of these lengths and such. So we'll do the refresh. That pulls in the titles slideshow, and now we'll try to build that again. See if that works for us now. There we go. So now we see all this lyrics coming in at the right place. So that's it. That's your title slideshow for a karaoke track built with Karaoke Builder Studio. And we ran into a little bit of problems. So you see some methods to try and solve them. The only other thing that I would probably note is that I like to go ahead and create my own styles. You can see the different styles that Karaoke Builder Studio comes built in, but I like to go ahead and change mine, especially the screen background color at least. So maybe for this track we might want, or maybe my default for my cheese company would be one of these, kind of a golden orange, a little bit brighter than that. And then maybe the text would be pure white. And maybe the text wipe would be, no, I still like that color for the text wipe. And once we've done that and changed those styles, what we'd want to do is we'd want to go ahead and say, save this track setting as a template. And then we can say Mousetrap Karaoke. And that's now our template for our tracks. So if we go ahead and rebuild the CDG file now, we'll see that different color for the background there on the track. And that's about it. So hopefully this gave you some insight into using the Karaoke Builder Studio and your own title slideshows.